Hey, what is up, guys? So Raven here. So do you know the pop star? I think you know the pop star Harry Styles from One Direction or from his solo project. He also, as you know, starred in the Dunkirk, right? The Dunkirk movie, amazing movie. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. And now, well, why am I, making this news? Probably, from the thumbnail, but, well, we're covering comic books, we're covering video games, and, more or less stuff around that's also a bit of movies. And well, there's a rumor that Harry Styles is going to be in a Marvel movie, probably in Eternal. So let's go to the news, because honestly, his acting is pretty good, but kind of curious if it's really gonna be Eternals. And the character that people are talking about, well, I'm gonna tell you in a second, right in the news, because if you want to buy a key issue of that character, well, it's a good time now, but I think already it's kind of slowly going up. So let's go to the news. Of course, we're using Bounding into Comics. Great website, loving the website. So let's go. So Dunkirk actor Harry Styles to appear in upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe film. A recent rumor indicates that the Dunkirk actor and pop star icon Harry Styles will appear in an upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe film. The rumor comes from the Netflix Call Sheet podcast host Chris Tapley, and if you want to listen to the whole podcast, it's over here, and it's all around Thanos. So again, we have Tapley taking this to Twitter, right? And he wrote, so the first one was Justin Kroll saying EXCLU. In his first acting gig since Dunkirk, Harry Styles is set to join the ensemble of Olivia Wilde. Next directing job, don't worry, darling. Deadline, of course, here. So we have Chris saying, well, that's second. If we're counting the Marvel movie, no one knows he's in. And this started a lot of rumors, because especially for the collectors, right? And the comic book collector market is like, okay, what character is he going to play? Because you know that the first appearance of that character is going to go up, right? Cameo, maybe, the first appearance is what people kind of want. So, again, Tapley would quickly delete the tweet with an explanation, with speculate indicating, stop, that the tweet was because he was quickly being inundated with response from Harry Styles fans. Maybe it was. So following Tapley, tweet Jeremy Conrad at MCU Cosmic speculated that Harry Styles would take a great Star Fox in Eternals. So, again, I said Eternals, so Star Fox, right? And where was the first appearance of Star Fox? Star Fox Marvel first appearance comic. So again, Star Fox appeared in Iron Man 55 in February 1973. So if you want to go and collect the specific issue, of course you can. I think it's not key issue or a key collector. Sorry, it's key collector, right? So I'm also going to show you the cover of it again by using key collector, which is search titles. There we go. Search by title. Iron Man 55. Well, that's not really. I would have to search the issue. You see, on mobile phone it kind of works better. So it was 19... What was the year? No, let's just go like that. Iron Man 55. 1973, there we go. So that is the Iron Man. Let's just go like that. So the same way as we got in the Invincible Iron Man, right? So that is the comic book over here. So if you want to collect that, this is the one you do kind of want to collect right now, because the price might go up if actually it is Harry Styles playing that character. But it's a rumor, so it might not. So, Conrad had previously detailed back in June that early casting breakdowns for the Eternals included Star Fox. However, he insinuated at the time that Star Fox would not be included in the Eternals. He wrote, but Star Fox is too big of a character to just leave discarded. Marvel Studios still has plans to use the character at some point in the future of MCU project. He then speculated that Star Fox could show up in the rumored Secret Invasion series or Captain Marvel 2. Let's hope not. Of course, here it is. We got a Star Fox. So here we got another tweet, right, by Jeremy Conrad. At one point in development, Infinity War would have shown Thanos' backstory. It was never filmed. We recently heard that Marvel Studios still has plans to use Star Fox. Now something involve Thanos is in the cards? What if the backstory idea evolves into a full prequel movie? Which again would not be surprising, because people would love to see a full-on prequel, the full-on backstory of the Thanos, just going back. And we know that in the comics, well, Star Fox kind of has a relationship with Thanos. So while it appeared that Harry Styles joined a Marvel film was still rumored, a Marvel fan page on the Facebook called Marvel Fans Forever would claim that Styles was indeed playing Star Fox. They would declare to, and here we got this whole thing, so I'm going to read it from the original post. Dunkirk actor Harry Styles plays the role of Star Fox in the MCU. The film is completed and his role is kept as a secret. Unlike Thanos, Star Fox is actually good, and his job is to protect the Earth. In comics, he served as the member of the Avengers and even as the member of Dark Guardian, and has opposed Thanos many times. Star Fox is a loving, charming, and carefree person who has the ability to physically control people's emotions. # Eternals. So the fans think it's happened, film is done, it's all good. But is it really? No, that's a great question here. So Styles could be appearing in a number of films, including Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. Thor Love and Thunder, again, would love to see that. Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness, or the third Spider-Man movie. There also can be a cameo there if Harry Styles is actually playing that Star Fox. And there are plenty of possible roles he could play in any of those films, as rumors for all of those films indicate they will be jam-packed with plethora of characters. If Styles does indeed play Star Fox, he will be taking on the role of a Thanos brother, Eros, who goes by the alias of Star Fox, right? So here we got a backstory of the character. Star Fox was created by Mike Friedrich and Jim Starlin, again, Iron Man 55, back in 1973. Actually, I'm kind of curious what is the price of that comic book right now, knowing that news. So let's go ebay.com. So I'm gonna use ebay.com because 1973, for the reason, again, there you go. So of course those are, let's just go from not the best match, but from the lowest pricing. Like for the lowest, that's a reproduction, so there you go, right? 450, 670, I wouldn't go for like, CGC. Like again, if you can have a 5.5 for 685, you can easily get this 7.0. But then again, the 7.0 for 825, you can just go for 7.5. But then it's just, a step, like literally the same price as 8.0. So again, the price is not that bad for now, but it might go up if it's actually Harry Styles, again, knowing his fan base and how his fans are loving him, because he is beloved character and beloved member of One Direction. So again, here we got a nice backstory, of course, of the Star Fox and all of his things. Again, Thanos kills him, and that is it. So what do you think about Harry Styles actually taking on the role of Star Fox? Do you think that's a great idea? That's a great casting choice, to bring even younger audience, or like the audience that never even see or never saw a comic book adaptation into that world, into the Marvel world, and to be like, what, comic books are not really bad. Because I feel like if that is going to be the thing, we might see Star Fox comic books coming out. But again, if they would, that's a tricky thing, right? Because movies can be successful, but the comic book sales may not always be the same. So I feel like if they would go and change the face of the Star Fox into the Harry Styles, I think the fans would just go nuts for it and would buy a lot. But again, the comic book fans would be iffy with it. But what do you guys think about Harry Styles actually in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let me know in the comment section down there below, because I want to know. But in the meantime, good night, goodbye, and have a fantastic rest of the day. Bye.